Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blood on the Clocktower, a social deduction game where we have to fight a demon before he kills us all. In today's script, we have a Leviathan. And I am a cannibal. Bon appetit and enjoy.
Storyteller has been killed for the nth time by a Leviathan.
You know what?
Oh, no.
Again.
They keep volunteering for this. I think they're just suicidal. Genuinely, I think all our town storytellers are suicidal. They keep volunteering and they keep dying. Yeah, I don't
I'm
even
not
think
sure
it's
if,
a demon
I'm
at
not
this
sure if
point.
everyone heard this part. There is a Leviathan.
Really?
Yes, I wonder why.
Guys, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yes, well,
Oh,
I think I'm
no.
moving out. Bye guys, have fun with it.
Yeah. Can I just opt to leave town?
Yeah. Why don't we all just leave town in different directions? We don't need to stay here. I don't have.
Everyone take a direction on the clock tower. Like someone go 12 o'clock, so on and so forth, and we all just go walking to the nearest town, separate, and forget that any of this ever happened.
Exactly.
Agreed. And I will go south to the town hall. If anyone wants to join me, feel free. Or not. Oh, hello, Rocket.
Good evening, Yurari.
Hello.
I have quite a funny character because I don't know who I am.
You don't know who you am. Oh, that is very interesting. Let me quickly lock that in. I do know who I am. And
Oh, that's good for you.
Indeed, I know who I am, and I'm actually, quite eager to see this day pass. I'm eager to see what will happen tonight.
Okay. Alrighty. I need to.
I know it's a bit vague. Sorry.
It's vague, and that's perfectly fine. I need to sort my thoughts about that because it's all new as for all of us, and
It's a weird script, though. I'll be honest. I have no idea what to think about it.
obviously that's so, yeah. And that when Zadrius says it's an evil script, yeah, then it will be.
Yeah.
So you can't await the night.
But I'm curious though. The Leviathan, can the Leviathan kill a player?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say on the script, so I'm like, what will happen if we don't kill anyone? And does the game continue until day 5, of course?
And then the evil wins.
Yeah.
If we don't find the Leviathan
By
up
day
to
4.
end of day 4, I believe.
Yeah.
We lose.
We lose, but we only have two chances at it. I mean, if more than one good player is executed, the demon will win.
Yeah.
You have
So
three
we
chances because you can kill the minion. That doesn't matter.
True, I suppose.
Yeah.
Then
So
again, do we want to kill the goblin if there is a goblin in play? No, we don't.
Only when he publicly
Yeah,
claims to be the goblin.
but when nominated, so you nominate him, and why
then he
wouldn't a
will
goblin
go,
do
I'm
so?
the goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone should do that, right? Just everyone claim to be a goblin, so no one gets killed.
Yeah, that would be a way to play it.
I suppose. I'm very confused how to play this one.
Yeah.
However, for the time being, I will lock you in as a townsfolk, and let's see what the other people have to say.
Yep.
All right, cheers.
Cheerio.
So, Clemens, are you up for anything?
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I said already, which is I'm not a bad guy.
You claim to be a good person. Okay, well, that is something.
Now hold on. Oh.
Yes?
I never said that.
You never said that. Okay. So...
Not a bad guy.
Not a bad guy, so you can be an outsider.
I mean, that's the nature of things.
Well, he is a bit of an outsider, isn't he? He's new after all. So...
That's true.
That is
But
true,
no,
so he
I'm
must be an outsider. Logic!
Lighter.
Yes, the flavy. Yeah,
I'm-
right. I've done things here. I'm gonna go see Rocket.
Alright. Have you talked to Eleanor?
A bit. I mean, she basically proposed that we do an information exchange, and I told her that I have nothing to tell her really.
Okay.
And although she did give me something, but I'm not sure if I'm comfortable sharing with you at the
Yeah,
moment.
that's fair, man, that's fair. I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure about you either, so all is fair in Love and War and Clock Tower games, I suppose.
I kind of feel like if there was more of an atmosphere of trust in this town, people would stop getting murdered all the time, but
Yeah, well, if we had some decent, you know, it's always the same guys that are getting killed. Terrible writers, those people, honestly. I think, actually, with their books they're writing, they are responsible for summoning all this crap.
that's a very Inquisition thing to say.
Yes. The Spanish Inquisition, here we come.
I was more talking about the Emperor's Inquisition, but sure.
That works too. However, trust in the Omniscire, trust in the Emperor, and all will be well.
Tell that to Cadia.
Cadia's sacrifice has been worth it. It could be so much worse. We all know this.
Yeah, Chaos can't get a win. That's like the #1 rule of Warhammer.
Exactly. And the second rule is piss on Cadia. And on certain Primarchs, that's for sure as well. So, I'm curious, this is going to be a very hurt script. I wonder if anyone finds anything, because we only have 10 seconds remaining. There we go.
Well, I will.
Nominations are open.
Right.
All right, guys. Let's nominate the good person. Just lose the game.
Let's be right smart about this. We get 2 chances to guess the demon, basically, unless we get the minion.
Demon or minion, yeah.
Yeah. There's no point in us voting till at least day 3.
Unless somebody has information that we can use. I don't think there is much, but if for some reason you do, please speak up.
Unless anyone is able to give us concrete proof of a demon or minion.
Well, there is a Leviathan in play. Is that concrete enough?
Oh, shit. Oh, man, I didn't know that. Oh, jeez, guys.
A person is a demon or a minion. There is no point in us voting them.
Yeah.
They can't kill us at night.
Yep.
Yeah, I
So
think
we
it's
need
best
to
not to
wait
kill
it out.
anything tonight.
We
Just
need to wait it out
Oh,
because
yeah, that's right.
their best chance of winning is by having us lose it ourselves by being overly suspicious.
Indeed.
Yep.
I mean, I'd say unless we've got cannibals, but
Which I don't think we do.
yeah. And even so, cannibal is a townfolk role, and in this script, cannibal does not want people executed, unlike any other script.
Cannibal, you have the ability of the recent killed entity. You're poisoned until a good player dies of execution. Yeah, so either way, cannibals don't want... Because either way, cannibals lose, because they're good.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Which is weird.
So, the only thing is that, oh, that's a question.
Second call for nominations.
Is there a widow in play? One good player will know that there's a widow in play.
Yes, there is a widow in play.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, that's immediately made me suspicious.
Why?
Oh, well, hold on. I gotta.
Because,
On your first
That means
night,
someone's
look at the one,
poisoned, which
choose a
could
player.
mean
which means...
my info's poor. It's incompletion,
Okay.
but it doesn't matter right now.
What does poisoned mean again?
You do not have basically reliable access to your ability. Your ability either just
Right.
won't work, or you'll get incorrect information.
Okay. Wait, how would that work? Oh.
So,
Huh.
for example, if it's something like say mutant, your ability is just turned off.
Hmm.
But if you had something, for example, savant, you might learn 2 things that are false, or 2 things that are true, or you could learn 1 true and 1 false thing as your ability says. It's really up to storyteller's discretion.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I have the feeling none of us wants to nominate. So how about
Final
we?
call for nomination.
I just have one more question. Do outsiders count as good? Because I don't think this was
Yeah.
ever answered last time that I was playing.
Depends on
Unless
the outsider.
They
So
are
Matt,
the
fine
vast majority
good.
of outsiders will count as good, yeah.
So
Unless it's
essentially,
in the description.
they're aligned good in general, but their abilities are generally in the way.
Gotcha. They're more chaotic ability, kind of like Klutz. Like that one. That's kind of funny. I still remember that
Oh,
last
right.
time. It's like,
Yep.
I was the Klutz. Chooses the only guy he knows is good.
All right. Let's.
Hear any nominations coming? I'm gonna put you all to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And then night's over. Because I'm
I
guessing
guess
if
so,
we do
yeah.
have a widow in play, they don't even get anything. If we have a goblin in play, they don't get anything, and the Leviathan can't kill
It's literally
anyone.
just balloonist, right?
Only
Yeah,
one
it's
that...
literally.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
so,
balloonist.
so that means that we probably have a balloonist in play.
Hmm.
Because otherwise the day-night cycle would have been very quick indeed. Probably even quicker than it was.
Well, in
There's
that
two
case,
roles. There's 2 roles: amnesiac and balloonist,
Amnesiac
Okay.
is during the day, is it not?
and lunatic. But
Yeah, amnesiacs during the day.
yeah,
Uh,
that's
you
what
would
I'm
think
saying
they're
is
Leviathan,
it's literally
which
just
doesn't do
balloonist.
anything.
Right.
Depends on the
You
ability,
guys
I
don't
guess.
get it. You guys don't get it. Amnesiac has an ability. They just don't know what the ability is.
Oh,
Whatever
yeah.
their ability is,
Yeah. Okay.
it might have them receiving information.
So right.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Eleanor, can I come chat to you?
Okay, where do you...
Right. Let's see if anyone wants to join me.
Well, well, well.
Look who it is.
How's it being an evil person, huh?
I wouldn't know. And you?
I wouldn't know either. Well, maybe I would. I'm not entirely sure yet. I think I don't.
You think you don't, but you're not sure yet. Oh, that is
Come
interesting.
back to that. So supposedly I am being trusted. I don't know if it's Zadrius just deciding to be a little trickster and trying to say like, oh yes, I trust you, but you know the whole strat really, you say you trust somebody when you're not a trustworthy man.
Oh, that is
I'm not quite sure
definitely
how to
something
feel about that.
Zadrius would do.
Yeah, so he like came out like very hard about like how he trusted me before I even told him what I was. So that was a little suspicious, but I suppose we will come back to that later.
Yeah, that's pretty suspicious indeed. So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Well, I can tell you that my ability at this point in time is completely useless. What about you?
A completely useless ability.
At this point in time.
At this point in time. Interesting. Interesting. That can be multiple things, weirdly enough, I think.
Yes. Are
Yeah.
you trying to guess my... You know what? Just go ahead. Just... If you really want to guess, you can guess. I won't tell if you're right, because then you gotta tell me something about yourself, and then we'll guess each other, because that's what I did with Zadrius.
It's completely useless right now. You could be the cannibal.
That's true. Let me look at which that one is.
That is completely useless
Oh,
right
yeah.
now, because we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want any deaths.
Yeah, that would... It sucked to be the cannibal.
It's
Cannibal?
such a weird
Cannibal?
role to have in this script.
Yeah, because it's like you get the you basically, yeah, you're useless. You're just completely useless. You never get to use anything because it's like, well, you get the ability only
Well,
if it's a good player, but if a good
I
player
suppose
is executed,
it can be a
game's
good
over.
ability, I suppose, if you
Why?
you know it can confirm a good player's death.
But then the game would end.
Well, only if we killed more than one.
Oh right, I keep forgetting the more. I just see that one good player executed, game over.
Yeah,
I
but
keep forgetting the one next to the if more.
so yeah,
Oh,
that
I
is
am being summoned.
all right.
Why am I being summoned? I don't understand. Why? Okay, I'll give it like a couple seconds, and then I'll go over there.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'll
Alright,
I'll wait here.
So
Nice talking to you.
You got, yeah, no, you gotta tell me your thing, man. Come on. I told you something about me. You gotta tell me something about you.
No.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it close to the chest today. I'm gonna say I'm good. I'm gonna say I'm
The only way
good.
we can win is by getting enough information. You're
And
trying
right
to be
now,
good.
I'm right now very useless as well. I can become.
Interesting.
I could be useful, but not right now.
Oh, maybe you are.
But I'm not mad
Oh, you've
about
already
it.
guessed
That
it.
is for sure.
You could be a cannonball. Oh, you're not mad about it?
No, I'm
Interesting.
not. I'm not.
Maybe you're the amnesia. Maybe.
Maybe, but you were being summoned, so
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna go. Okay.
Better go.
Peace.
cheers. Yeah. I don't trust him. I think he is a minion. This is my guess. Is my guess correct? I do not know. I don't trust Zadrius for sure. I mean, it's Zadrius. Never trust Zadrius. What could Bro be? This is the thing. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, this is the thing that I'm not sure about. He says he's useless, right? And he was summoned by Zadrius. I don't know, people. I don't know. He could be claiming amnesiac as well. But then we have two of those. I find this interesting. Let's go with that for a moment, shall we? And let's hop back to beneath the clock tower. Because here I'm just all on my lonesome.
Be empath, so.
Yeah, or every night the same number would be also somewhat sensible, but yeah.
Mm,
Well,
Nominations are open.
lunatic info lines up correctly.
Okay. Fellas. Okay.
fellas.
Yeah.
Bro, Eleanor,
Mm.
you know what I'm planning. Bro, silly.
Mm.
I need you
Actually-
to follow mine and
I-
Eleanor's lead, please.
Okay, well,
We
okay,
are
I
doomed.
might have had to play
We-
for the
We are
next
doomed.
night, but we'll see.
I mean, I
Okay.
ideally want.
I needed a little bit
I'm
more
going
one-on-one
tonight.
time, but
Okay.
if you
Should
guys
we-
want to try and do something,
Eleanor, should we hold off on the plan till tomorrow then?
Yeah, we can do.
Okay, yeah, never mind. We'll ignore everything that was just said.
Thank you.
So the evil plan is halted for now, or?
The good plan is halted for now, you demon.
yeah. See, they're both the evil people, and one of them's the goblin. And he was gonna, come out as the goblin. The other one's gonna vote for him, and I was gonna vote for him just to cause chaos and
Imagine.
call for
going on the
nominations.
hot
Interesting theory, but someone said there was a widow in play, and you can't have a widow and a goblin in play, Mr.
part. Unless
Brushley.
that's a lie, because they're in fact the minion, and they know that there is not a widow in play, and they're trying to confuse us.
That is a
I mean, if we
possibility.
nominate
Oh.
Vogue, they claim Goblin, and then. Yeah.
I mean, that's true. Somebody else could have.
Final
We-
call for nominations.
We could just vote for.
No point voting night 2.
Yeah, but we could just
Yeah.
vote for Clemens, just for
you really want
getting
the
his
game to end
claim.
that quickly?
Not
We're
not
not voting.
not voting itself, just nominating him. If he
We're
comes
not
out as
nominating.
Oh.
No, don't nominate.
And what happens if
Fine.
some?
We've
And
got
what
one more night.
happens?
yeah, but
Quick
if
question.
he
What happens if he gets nominated and then just one person votes for him?
yeah
Nothing.
You've got to
Nothing.
have
You
the
still need
majority.
a majority.
Majority.
yeah
Okay,
when he
let's do it. I
I
nominate
think there's
Clemens.
nomination.
What
there's
data are you gaining
nomination.
from this
Okay, Zadrius nominates Clemens.
People take their seats, please.
Yes,
Everyone
Okay,
take
please,
a
yeah,
seat.
everyone
sorry.
take their seats. Clemens, you have to take your seat.
I'm
Okay.
sitting.
There, yeah.
My
It was
ass is
blocking
in
the
my
arrow.
seat, sir.
The first part of my prosecution, I want to make it known to everyone that anyone who votes is suspected of being on the evil team.
yes
Mhm.
The second part of my prosecution, Clemens, we need to know more information from you. So far, you've told us that there is supposedly a widow in play, and from what I've been talking to everyone else, you've said very little else to everyone. We need to know
That's
something
true.
from you, bud.
Yes, I do need to get around to talking to you tomorrow, assuming you don't get killed tonight.
No one can die in the night.
I mean, voted off today, right now, since you have been nominated as a joke. It's a
No,
prank
not
roll.
a joke.
Defense, please.
I pass. I'll just. I don't know if it's my turn, but I pass.
No, defense. Clemens, what's your defense? What information do you have?
No accusation has been made, so I don't know how I'm supposed to defend myself against.
The accusation is you haven't been talking enough.
Haven't
By-
been talking to anyone. We need some information from you. You said that there's a widow in play. What? Of course, you've got that information, but what else do you have?
Sure. My role is. I am a village person that. Jesus Christ.
You're a village person. Yo, they made a great song.
Okay. What is your village person thing?
My village person thing is that I can talk to the storyteller. That's all you're gonna get. Sorry.
Okay.
that
Can
That's
you
fair
ask them a question or not?
Fisherman.
But that he said that's all you're gonna say.
Yeah. I plead the fifth.
Interesting. Okay. Hey, hey, this is first of all, half of these people
I'm
are from
pretty
the
sure
United
most of
States.
us
Okay,
are in
that doesn't
Europe.
work here.
3 roles he could be, so that's fine by me.
No.
Yeah. So my defense is, I literally told you that I have to be a good person to know that there's a widow in play, and that
No, you don't.
it
That
makes
could
no
be-
sense for me to lie about there being a widow. Like,
If
what?
you
Unless
are the
you're-
goblin, it would
Again,
make
unless you're of course evil.
Unless,
Oh,
yeah, there's a goblin, and you just said that there's widow in play to try and clear yourself as a good person.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. If you believe that, feel free to vote me out. I guess there's nothing I can
No.
say to defend myself
No, no,
against
no,
an
no, no,
accusation.
no, 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 no.
All right,
I'd rather not have the game end
this
instantly.
is straying very far from the nomination.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push you for votes. After this vote ends, I'm putting you guys to sleep in 10 seconds. So any nominations?
That's fair
within the
enough.
10 seconds.
No,
Justice is
No.
served.
we cleared what we wanted to clear.
I have
Clemens has
information.
not
That's
been
what I need to know.
executed. Clemens
Yay.
did not go on the block and is not executed.
Much
Yay.
appreciated.
Clemens was not the imposter.
Yes.
We didn't even vote him off, so we don't know.
Right,
All right,
sleep
off
time,
you
10
guys go to
seconds
sleep.
over.
Lying there.
Damn it.
Right
mean-
in front of the book.
Let's be
So
honest,
let's-
people. There is nothing happening in this town. It's just normal nights as always. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's asking anything at night. Clearly.
I'll be in the town
Okay,
hall if anyone needs me.
Hello. I know everyone else's role but you right now, so.
All right.
Or at
Then
least
you
I
know who
think-
the demon is.
Although I do have a double claim for amnesiac. So if you wanna
Ah,
add
I
an
got a
outclaim
double
to
claim from
amnesiac-
amnesiac as well. Let's start with that one. That's an interesting one. I got Rocket and Bro Silly as an amnesiac.
Yeah, I also got Rocket and Brocilli
Yeah.
claiming amnesiac.
And I don't trust Bro Silly out of the two of them.
Oddly enough, I don't trust Rocket out of the two of them by virtue of other information.
Okay, well that's good. I
Yeah.
don't have any other information,
You
so
either, but,
well, I'm a good person. That's definitely for sure. My ability is fairly useless right now.
person, including eating people. Oh.
Maybe. I just had my lunch. It was delicious.
Was it the executed storyteller?
I wouldn't know. Hold on. Let me see if I got something in between my teeth still. Well, I'm a good person.
Okay.
For now, I'm useless though.
Okay.
Who do you think the demon is?
Who do I think the demon is? Right now, I'm heavy on Rocket. But that's because one of the two double claims, and I trust Brocilli more.
Okay. Do you trust Sadrius?
Yes. I really shouldn't, but yes. Let me go have my entire worldview changed again.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do you have a hard claim for me or not? I'm an information role. And that's about it. Because now I'm gonna dip and talk
Yeah.
to Zadrius and get my worldview changed, as always happens.
Fair enough, fair enough. And he's gone. Honestly, didn't quite get that. As an information gathering role, he said. So let's for shits and giggles say he's the balloonist. That leaves Sadrius as unknown to me. But we'll see, I suppose we'll see. You know what, I'm gonna chat to Rocket, because why not?
Ah, you Larry.
What's up?
I got a clue for my ability. I don't know what it does.
Okay, let's hear it. Maybe we can figure it out.
Yeah. Warlord wants me to talk him in publicity, and I don't know what kind of.
Warlord wants you to talk.
Yeah. What? I get a number every night. It's not the same. It's a different number.
Mhm.
In the first night, I got a different number than every other night, and now he wants me to talk to him in publicity. What? What kind of ability is that? I didn't play the game as much. I don't know what the abilities do.
Well, that is an interesting one. Although, I must say, I have a double claim on the role that you have.
Yeah, I heard so.
So, what do you think of that?
Was it Eleanor? I think Eleanor told me that Clemens claimed my role too.
Okay,
I
no,
don't know,
that's...
but I don't know if that was a misunderstanding because he's German too, and maybe misspoke. I don't know. Could
yeah, that could be. You know how those Germans are?
be. Yeah.
Yeah, but I have my doubts. Although your ability, interestingly enough, those numbers.
Yeah.
But you know, you could always, during the execution stage later on, you could
Yeah.
just ask, right? If the GM wants that.
Yeah, but what do I ask?
Nominations are open.
I guess no more
My-
discussing. Just choose a target.
Seems about right.
Yeah.
I forgot to. Yeah.
I'm gonna nominate Yulari.
That's not your prosecution.
Every information I have points to Yulari being the Leviathan. We get one wrong vote, and in worst case, we're using it today instead of tomorrow, which just gives us the one day, which gives us day 5, and tomorrow to get more information based on what we learned today.
Yeah.
Yulari defense.
While interesting, I mostly find it interesting that Zadrius refused to talk to me so far, and he's doing this completely blind. I am a good person. Hush, I'm talking. I am a good person. Killing me would be detrimental to our cause. Kill anyone else first.
Why is that?
Because I have an ability that triggers if anyone else dies first.
Okay. I mean, you were giving me cannibal vibes.
So what you're saying is you're cannibal.
I've said what I needed to say.
I don't know. When I asked you, you could have easily said that your ability is useless right now, like how I suggested, but you didn't say anything. You said nope, which really led me to believe that you may be, either bad or the mutant. Oh, hold on, I gotta.
We had our defense. We had our nomination. Let's vote.
Team, please stand by me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the evil team reveals itself.
Yes, we need to. Ah, yes, the free evil team.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Bro, Sally, and Zadrius are the evil team.
Hey, you know what?
Who just made that accusation?
It was Yulari, the guy we're voting out.
Okay, yeah, the guy on the block currently on suspicion of being a demon is accusing me of being evil.
Okay, hold on,
Yes.
wait. It really depends.
Yulari is on the block.
O'Larry nominates Bro Silly.
Yulari nominates Bro Silly. Your prosecution.
Bro Silly is in a double claim, possibly even a triple claim, from what I understood. He gives me very weird vibes. He has not said anything except basically that he doesn't understand his role really, while the other people that have the same claim actually do talk about what they received from the claim. So right now I think Bro Silly is just trying to confound us, but he is evil. I don't think he is the overlord, but he is a minion for sure.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Your defense, Rosalie.
Well, first of all, my defense is when I was talking to you, I was just doing the same thing I was with everybody else, where I'm like, I said that my ability was like it was useless at the moment, and then I asked you for the same thing. You said no. That's why I nominated you. So that's, I guess, like that's why it was vague. I'm not telling you my ability because you didn't tell me yours. It was supposed to be a mutual guess thing, but you never responded, so you didn't get to know
I
anything
did
else.
say something. However, after that, you were summoned by someone else, and you had to go. Remember?
No, you didn't. You said no, and you said you're gonna play close to your chest, and then I left, like word for word. So that's, I guess, my defense. He gave me nothing, and now I feel like he's making up things that I didn't even say, because he literally said no, playing close to my chest, and I left the VC.
Okay, I'm
that
gonna
was
push
it.
you guys for votes.
Jesus, you guys are getting played big time.
Oh,
it
god
might be.
damn it.
We could have lost there. Jesus Christ.
No, I think he's
Like,
right.
you know, if we killed two good players at once.
No. Eleanor,
What?
Last call for nomination.
anyone else?
I mean, my three
Literally
things are
anyone.
Bro Silly, Clemens,
Anyone.
Rocket.
Anyone. Rocket, nominate, Clemens, and nominate me. Anyone. Get Yulari off the block.
Yulari's already dead. What? What do you mean get him off the block?
Yulari can be got off the block. You're not executed immediately.
Yeah.
I
nominate Zadrias just to get Yulari off the block.
Rocket nominates Zadrius. I'm assuming that's also your prosecution.
Exactly.
Okay, my defense, I think I screwed up nominating Yulari.
We need 3 votes, not more, no less.
Everyone nominate 3 votes.
Okay, it doesn't look like you're gonna have more discussion, so I'm gonna push you guys for votes.
What? What does off the block mean?
You're not.
So you're currently on the block to be executed.
So,
We're trying to tie the votes so that no one gets executed.
Yeah, so if there's a tie for the maximum vote.
If there's a tied vote, both players do not get no one gets executed. You have to have a vote in favor.
The vote, no one is on the block. If you want to execute people anymore, the required majority is 4 players now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
I would like a word with you
Call for
tomorrow.
nominations.
No.
Final call for nominations. All right, I don't hear anything. I'm putting you guys to sleep. Good night.
Me.
What the hell?
Ravenswood love. It is
That
day
was
4
a-
today. It's your second last day to do anything.
Meaningful.
It's a fairly long night.
Yulari, come feed me in the tea room immediately.
Immediately.
Now.
Speak.
Okay. I'm sorry about yesterday. I fucked up.
Possible. Let's
I'm gonna do this in the sign of good faith. I need you to do something for me first, though. You are cannibal, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
What are you?
That confirms what Eleanor's thinking. Okay, I'm fisherman.
Interesting.
Warlord, I think I need some advice. I will be back, Hilary. I just need to
Yep.
to confirm what
I'll
I
wait.
knew before I went and asked for advice.
I'll wait. Bloody hell. Eleanor and Brocilli are together. Clemens and Rockets. Clemens and Rockets. Of course, Eleanor does not trust Rockets. If she is correct, I don't trust Clemens right now. It's a possibility. Welcome back.
Okay, it was informative, albeit not in the way I wanted it to be.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's put our cards on the table, shall we?
Yeah.
We're running out of time after all. I think Brocilli is a minion. He's in a double claim with Rocket and possibly Clemens.
I'm not convinced. I know a bit more than you do about both of those. I'm not convinced.
All right.
What is Brocilli apparently claiming?
Amnesiac.
Or supposedly. And apparently Rocket has claimed the same, right?
And Rocket actually gave some amnesiac jumbled garbage info, but Brocilli hasn't told anything about it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Nothing I've got is lining up with anything. I've got literally no information to work with here.
Let's assume for a
Everything
moment, if we kill Rocket or Brocilli, I can confirm if he's good or evil after death, right?
Unless you're evil too.
I'm not, I promise you.
No. I know, but you've got to look at it from my perspective.
Yep, I know.
At the moment, I've got information saying that you're lying. I've also got information from you saying that Brocilli and Rocket are lying. I've then got information that's saying that Eleanor's lying, but I've got information from Eleanor backing you up, which is also helping back up Bro.
But
Yes or no?
Yes, I got
Nominations are
it.
open. I'm shortening the days because this is
Everyone is back. Woo.
Eleanor would not have made that move to save me if she was evil. Serious.
She did it because I asked.
Yeah, but she didn't have to.
Yeah.
And I was on the
Unless
block,
you're
and
both
for the
evil.
evil team, that would have been good.
Unless you're both evil.
True.
And you are
I
in
mean,
fact
if you're
demon
like-
and Eleanor is your minion.
As it stands, though, I do need to give you the rest of my information, which I keep forgetting to.
Please
Okay.
do.
And those are Rocket
that's
and
true.
Ilari. So Brocilli, Clemens, Rocket, and Ilari are 4 different roles.
Brocilli, Clemens, Rocket, and Yolari are 4
Yeah.
different types of roles,
4 different types of roles, according to my information, which could be pointless.
which is completely
Yeah,
false.
that's
That means
I'm
that
not-
either A, you're completely, you know what, I moved to put Eleanor on the block.
I don't want
Zacharias
to poison them.
nominates Eleanor.
Yeah, I see
Okay,
what you're
oh.
doing.
Okay.
Prosecution.
prosecute.
No, I don't think you do. I am fisherman.
Mm.
Every day I've been, or for the last few days, I've been colluding with Brocilli and Eleanor to try and work out who the good team is. However, when I went and asked for advice, a part of the advice I was given was do not trust Eleanor. So I'm starting to think that Eleanor is not in fact telling me the truth and is in fact
you could be
either
poisoned,
minion
but I doubt
or
it.
Lunar. Is either minion or is probably minion. And that would mean that Yulari is in fact evil, the imp, like I suspected.
So why didn't we kill Lilari?
Because I thought last night that given everything, that given the information that you gave me, that I was doubting, that meant that Brocilli was lying about being an amnesiac.
I mean, we've had double claim for amnesiac.
I think it's you. I think it's Yulari and Eleanor.
That still doesn't solve
That's
the
the only-
Brocilli Rocket double claim.
No. Eleanor,
They're both trying to protect themselves. One of them is genuinely amnesiac, and one of them's trying to protect themselves because they think that something else is going on.
As it is, I am going to give my defense. My defense is a combination of why would I be throwing Ingolari under the bus if he were my demon? Because one of the minions does know things, and we know there's a Widow in play. If I were Widow, why would I be throwing Ilari under the bus? Anyway,
Why would you then have voted to get him off?
Why would I? Because you asked me to. Pretty much. I trusted you.
It was your idea.
And this is how you repay me.
At the moment, my only information that I've got to go off that I know is concrete is that I cannot trust.
Alright, this is drifting a little bit away from the actual nomination.
I mean,
so, I'm pressing you for votes.
Guys, I don't know if it's daylight saving times, but these nights keep getting quicker. I'm not quite sure what it is. The daylight seems to be getting shorter. It's almost like the game master is getting annoyed by how long we take. As if we can't have anything.
Actually, it's getting like a really long game. Oh, you didn't realize that you were voting? I'm willing to rerun the vote.
I'm fine. No,
I mean, I literally said I'm pressing you for votes. I'll rerun it, but no
reruns, man. Come on.
No.
Okay, yeah, okay, okay.
It was fine.
All right, no one's on the nomination does not succeed. Eleanor is not on the block. You guys have 30 seconds for the next nomination, and then I'm putting you guys to sleep.
We have to nominate, right? Do we have to nominate tonight?
Wait, no, this is the second to last night.
We have to. We've got.
Wait, is this the last night?
This is going to be the last night.
Oh shit.
I would like to nominate Clemens.
O'Leary nominates Clemens. Your prosecution.
He's been very vague about his roles. He hasn't really given out any hard info about what he is. He's in a possible triple claim, from what I understood by now.
No.
Let's hear his defense.
Okay, so I may have not given concrete information to you, but I have given very concrete information to several people. I have straight up told several people what my role is. So,
not to me, so tell me. What is it?
Artist. I am artist, and I have already used my ability, so I am at this point basically nothing.
And what did you ask? What was the answer?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I asked if Rocket is a demon, and the answer was no.
Doesn't hold out that he's not minion. Would line up with my other stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I haven't said anything so far because I had no information to give out. The only information I had was when last round, Zadrius basically pressured me into using my ability. I gave him the answer he wanted, and then when we actually decided to prosecute on the information I gave him, he pulled back. So I mean, I'm not saying anything, but all I'm saying is I'm not the suspicious one in that situation, in my opinion.
All I'm saying is, if I was evil, would I have redacted the vote?
Probably
Thing
not.
Yeah,
nomination.
because
I'm gonna
But then
push you
again,
guys for
you
votes.
didn't vote, but that might have just
Fuck,
been
dude.
No.
Stuart. Aaron, I see. I think I figured out what you are, Clemens, and I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you 10 seconds to do a final nomination. If not, I'm closing the night.
Wait,
I
we have to
vote.
nominate though, don't we?
I
Yeah.
nominate Bro Silly.
God damn it
Rocket
again.
nominates Bro Silly. Your prosecution.
From what I deducted so far, just from the prosecutions and defenses we had so far, he's the most suspicious to me. And he claimed amnesia, a role I am. So
Oh.
unless he's also amnesia, what I don't think he is, I think he is of the evil team.
Silly.
Okay. First of all, I'm just getting a little bit pissed that everyone's been nominating me based off of sus, and that's it. Everyone else has claimed themselves with information, and then everyone's like, "No, he's sus. Vote him." But in terms of actuality, I please guys, don't. So okay,
Alright,
here's
that seems like a
here's-
perfect
okay,
defense.
okay, hold on. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. Because I actually think I do know, and this is gonna sound crazy, because it is. I could be totally wrong, and I actually might throw the game for myself here. But I've been informed that I'm Leviathan, but I'm 99% sure that I'm actually the lunatic. Because I know two people that are sus as hell, and this is, I don't know. I guess you can vote me or not. You have one free vote, but I just don't know.
I think there's no danger in voting for him then.
We have to be sure.
It doesn't matter if he is Leviathan like he's claiming
win.
now. We win. If he's not, then it knocks one person out.
Yeah.
Bro Silly on the block. I'll give you 2 seconds for another nomination. If not, I'm ending the day.
I nominate Ulari since we said he was sus, and he
Bro
is
Silly
the most
nominates
sus.
Olari. Your prosecution. Make it quick.
I have no information about the guy. He refuses to talk to me, and he nominated me based off of false claims last time. That's what I'm going off of.
Olari, your defense.
I have been in the town hall on my own for quite a while. He did not come to see me. I am a cannibal, and I hunger for his flesh.
Well, okay. Okay, buddy, it's just a game. Relax,
I
relax.
wish you guys for votes. This seems like a pretty concluded argument.
Straight RP.
I'm not voting.
Yummy.
I'm
It's
voting.
not been
I
straight RP, so yeah, I'm not voting.
feel like I have to. I'm dying
That is
either
the
way.
nature of things, yeah. But then
Oh,
again,
yes.
I will. No, this is not.
Okay.
Time to bring it up.
Where's
Don't
my
want to
skeleton?
bring it up, but yes.
Eleanor, what is it?
If we kill a lunatic, that counts as a good execution.
Yes, it does.
Chance
It
for
doesn't make a
nomination.
difference at that point.
Final chance for nominations.
Everything I have points to Bro Silly being evil.
Okay,
Well, I've already been nominated, so you can't nominate me a second time.
I
No,
give up your nomination.
Lunatic works with this.
So basically, he believes he's the demon, but he isn't.
Yes, but with Cannibal Leviathan.
I did
I
not
assume
get
he
triggered
had things
tonight, so it does not trigger the cannibal, I suppose. Warlord, just looking for you to confirm this. Is that correct, what I just said?
What?
The lunatic's death does not trigger the cannibal's ability, correct?
No, every death triggers the ability. You just get the ability. I act as if you have that ability. I do not tell you what ability you get. You just receive the action of that ability. So if the ability doesn't wake up at night, I don't come to you. If I behave as if you were normally that way.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
But wouldn't you, if it was lunatic, tell him that he's demon? Because they
I mean,
are
that's
told
the role
that they are
it's set up,
demon.
so.
Wait, am I allowed to talk as a dead person?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's first of all, the game's not over, so I clearly
Therefore,
was
you
not
probably
Leviathan.
were
That's
lunatic.
Oh god damn it!
But if his ability didn't activate as a cannonball, which it should have, because I was a good person, does that mean he's lying?
No. It just means I do not trigger on a lunatic.
Oh.
At least as far as we know.
My
I mean,
understanding is,
Leviathan does nothing.
my understanding is that lunatic would only be a night 1 trigger, which
Exactly.
then means it's impossible to re-trigger.
Okay.
So he gets
Which
no information.
just means nothing happens.
So,
Okay.
Rocket,
Killing demon. If it was a killing demon, then I would have gone to the lunatic. But in
Okay.
the case of Leviathan, I don't go to.
Rocket, since this is the last day, we're having people. Let's put all the information we have on the table, right? Rocket,
Yeah.
if you're amnesiac, like you claim you are, you have asked several questions, right?
Yeah.
Put them on the table, I'd say. Let's start with that.
I am not the empath. I am not the mathematician. I don't do math.
Empath.
I don't do.
You don't do
I'm not an
English either.
empath.
Those are not on
I
the
don't do
script.
math.
Those are not on the script.
That.
I can get any ability.
It could be any ability, including those not on the script. If my
Oh,
And-
come on, that's impossible to clarify.
Oh.
It
Jesus.
also
And-
doesn't have to be an ability that exists in the game. I can make up an ability.
Oh, so it's
Oh.
impossible to verify this. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not.
It is possible to guess the amnesiac's ability.
Okay.
It's not impossible, but
For me, it
it's an
is
ability.
impossible because I'm exhausted and I'm tired, and it's just too much.
Oh, the good
Can
old-fashioned
anyone-
tired play.
Can-
Rocket.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Crossbow Yulari for me.
I don't think I can because
You
I
could
get
be
numbers.
a player.
I
You can
get
still claim it.
Pretend
yeah,
it's
but
fire.
I get numbers every night.
Yeah.
So
But you
I
If you
could.
get information per night, he's obviously not an
Slayer.
actionary.
Oh, you get information per night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we have your information, please?
Yes.
Just in case
Maybe
we can
maybe
work it
someone else can make sense out of it.
Okay.
In the first night, I got a 2. Every
Okay.
other night, I get a 0. I don't know why.
Bloody hell. Your first night you get a 2. Every other night you get a 0.
Well,
Don't
it
tell me
could
not
be
empath.
on the first night he saw 2 evil players beside him, and then he got poisoned by the widow,
Mm.
and
Yeah,
then he
but no,
doesn't
the
trigger anymore.
Poison triggers always go
yeah.
first on the roll pools, I believe.
Not on the
Yeah.
first night, I think.
Not
Hang
on
on.
the first.
Oh.
Warlord.
Let me
Yeah.
check night order sheet.
Oh,
Actually,
I-
that's still
Widow
I
assuming
misunderstood.
Widow goes before amnesiac. Widow goes
I-
before amnesiac.
I misunderstood. Sorry. The last night I get a 1.
Last night you get a 1.
Yeah, I am.
What the fuck?
Every night you get
That's
a
really
0.
confusing.
Last night you get a 1.
So
Yes.
2001.
Exactly.
Two zero zero one.
Maybe it's the amount of abilities that were activated.
Makes
Mm,
sense.
Yeah.
That would mean
That's the only thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I have
That
no
would
idea
be
what.
Widow.
That's the only thing I can
Leviathan
think.
start abilities.
Yeah.
And then
If you
Cannibal.
want to
And then
ask me that
Cannibal.
question, you can come to the storytellers.
Wait, well, no, 'cause there's a
Yeah,
bonus
please
in play.
please take me to the storyteller, Warlord.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we go.
Possibly.
Oh.
some-
Oh yeah, I
I'm-
forgot we could split off.
I am. I'm just gonna put my information on the table.
Yeah,
Actually, no,
me
I'm
too.
not. I'm fisherman. I asked for advice yesterday. and I got advice telling me not to trust 2 players.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Those players.
2 players?
Yeah,
2 players.
Which
Interesting.
So-
players? I don't remember this.
that was Yulari and Eleanor. I get the advice in private.
Not to trust me.
Oh. Okay,
Or me,
interesting.
apparently.
Because yesterday you only said Eleanor, and then today you said both.
I did say
Both
I
of those
got
people.
2. I got 2 pieces of information yesterday.
Well, I
I
mean,
just didn't
as
reveal what the
interesting.
second was.
Does anyone remember the voting from the first round?
You can
Because
see that
last-
actually.
where-
Brass V, vote history.
Oh yeah, okay.
Go
I
ahead.
think I was dead right. I think it's Yulari.
Nope,
Nominations are open.
it's not. You're wrong.
I mean, that lines up with my.
It's wrong, man. You're
Yeah,
screwing
and
again.
Eleanor,
Don't.
I'm not. I can't trust anything that you tell me.
I know that.
I think the only things that I've got to work on is that I've got 2 players I can't trust, and there's 2 players on the evil team. Everything else has been a confusing mess because it's been told to me by you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I agree that Eleanor is most likely evil.
And that's why I'm voting you, Yulari. I
Oh,
nominate
Lex, you
Yulari.
can't trust what he says.
Okay, Zadrius nominates Yulari.
Everyone's taking their seats.
Everyone is on the
You
good.
do have a dead vote.
Yulari, we've got basically 1 vote at this point.
You're voting wrong.
It's not personal.
It's not personal. I know.
No, I
Let's do
can't
this.
trust
Let's
anything
do
that you
this in
say,
a
Yulari.
constructive manner. Let's do this in a constructive manner. Your
Yulari, I
prosecution,
can't-
Zadrius.
I'm sorry, we have to
Yulari?
vote somebody.
Yulari, I can't trust a single thing that you've told me based on the information I've been given. I can't trust anything that Eleanor's been telling me, presumably because she's been poisoned, which would make sense if all, because she said all her information was confused, and that,
Oh,
you know,
shit.
Eleanor
Yeah.
said, first thing that she said to me is that I'm pretty sure or I've been poisoned because nothing I have makes sense.
Yep.
Lunatic. Brocilli was lunatic, which is that's all I'm saying, and that would be the only other reason, which then lines up with the information I have saying not to trust her.
Eleanor,
The only other person I've been told to not trust is you, Yulari. So I think it's got to be, you've either got to be evil or minion, and I've got to gamble that you're minion. That you're
No.
evil, not minion.
Eleanor, your defense.
I'm
No,
not
it's
doing
Yulari.
that.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry,
Eleanor,
sorry,
defense,
never mind.
please.
Sorry, your defense.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is quite simple. You are making a terrible mistake here. I am the cannibal. I have nothing to hide in that regard. Do note, however, that Brocilli, someone who we thought was evil and killed last day, wants to vote for me as well. So it's clear that the evil team wants me dead.
Except Yulari.
I think, Zadrius, I think there is no lunatic in play. I think there is a widow in play, and I think
What would be- that
Brocilli
would-
was the widow, and it is likely that you are poisoned, because it makes absolutely no sense that I am evil, because I'm not. I'm bloody blue. I can't be any bluer than this. I rest my
Yulari,
Can't
defense.
be any bluer than the blue blood on your hand.
The only way that makes sense, Yulari, is if there is in fact a mutant in play, in which case what someone here is a mutant and no one's been playing like a mutant,
We got new players. It is possible.
and that means they would have died if they'd been trying to, you know, if they'd messed
Maybe.
up.
But your information is wrong. Maybe the Game Master is trying to help the evil team. I do not know. I think it is
No,
the case.
it explicitly says in my thing that it helps the good team.
It helps the good team, but that can't be possible if it says that I'm evil. That's impossible.
It doesn't say you're evil, it says I can't trust you.
Here, I'll vote for myself as well.
That's
What
like
that means.
the worst thing you could
No.
do.
No, because I'm dead anyway.
I don't wanna
You
waste-
off of the block.
I'm dead
Yeah.
anyway. It doesn't matter anymore. Just get on with it. Kill me. You're screwing the game over,
Okay.
but yeah.
Is marked for death. I think I can safely say that
No,
no one
I'm
else
pretty
can
sure that we
possibly
did
be
that.
nominated or.
No more
No,
nominations.
there is a tie. There is a possible
This really
tie.
depends
So
if
I
the game
won't
ends
end
or
the
not.
game. I won't end the
The
game
game
just
ends
yet.
either
I will
way.
let you guys. I will let you guys do nominations. More nominations. Last call.
Please be right. Please be right. Please
You're
be
wrong.
right.
All right, I'm calling the day. Olari was marked for death and has been executed. The game is over. Evil team wins.
Let's
Roll call.
fucking
lit.
go!
Warlords, roll call, please.
Easy
I
clap,
just want
baby.
to say, Olari called it bang on.
You
Brocily
did.
is
I
the
was
widow.
scared. I was so
Zadrius
scared.
has been poisoned. So
Oh,
the
so-
way I decided to play Zadrius was I gave him half a piece of information that was correct and half a piece of information that was wrong. That's how I decided to play it because he was poisoned. I didn't want to just
Oh
give
my
him
God.
unhelpful advice.
Yeah, literally, I had nothing.
Eleanor
I
claiming to
don't
be
know.
poisoned was
I gave
perfect.
him that Olari, who was guiding him in the right direction, is not to be trusted, and Eleanor, who was guiding him in the wrong direction, is also not to be trusted. So I said both of them should not be trusted. Brocily was your widow. He picked the fisherman, night one. He obviously knew the grimoire, so he picked the fisherman. I don't know why he decided to bluff as amnesiac, considering he knew that there was an amnesiac in play.
I forgot,
Speaking of
okay?
which,
I just
speaking
broke the
of which,
cover.
you had a screenshot, dude. Speaking of which, Rocket was the amnesiac. His ability
Yeah.
was how many players' abilities were used during
I
last
knew it.
night and last day. His last guess was how many were used last night. It was very warm because not quite bang on because it also included the day. The first day he got 2 because the Leviathan's existence triggered their ability, and the widow picked the person, so that was 2. Every other night, no one did anything besides Amnesiac. I decided to not count their own ability within that count. Last night, they got a 1 because Ulari's cannibal ability triggered, and that caused them to get a 1.
Shouldn't they have gotten a 2? Because I also triggered my ability the day before.
Yeah, and when Clemens asked you, shouldn't
Did I
that
mess
also
up?
trigger?
Okay, I think I forgot
I
about
mean, if it was,
Zadrius's and Clemens'
yeah.
abilities.
That's why I asked Knight,
Clemens
because
was the mutant though, but that
That's
wouldn't
what-
have given
I was
anything.
straight on
That's
that.
what. That's what convinced. That's what kind of when we were having that conversation. That's one of the things that half convinced me Ilari was lying.
Clemens
Because
was the mutant. I warned them night 2 that they can't just be super cagey because the storyteller tips do say that if the mutant is being deliberately silent or just not answering questions about their roles at all, that can be considered an indication that they are indicating to the town that they're a mutant and can be executed for that. So I gave them a warning because they're a new player, and I continued with that.
But just for the record, the only 2 like definitive claims I actually made, that Rocket is innocent and that there's a widow in play, were both not wrong. So
Yeah.
I never lied
Yeah.
to anyone, although it was mostly a guess.
Is there any?
You claimed to be wait, who'd you claim? I remember you claimed to be
Artist.
somebody. I
Claimed
immediately
artist.
knew he was
Artist.
wrong.
I claimed
Yeah, I
artist,
was-
and
I was like,
Zadrius.
huh. How do
Zadrius
I
basically
play this?
ordered me. Zadrius basically ordered me to ask Rocket if
yeah,
Rocket.
because I didn't believe you, quite rightly. So apparently.
Okay.
But I was. I
Are
was
people
wrong.
up for a second game?
Sorry, who was the Leviathan
This-
again? I missed
I
that
was
one
the
bit.
Leviathan. Claiming balloonist, and I can pretty much, most of the time through, I completely forgot I was Leviathan. So I was just
Yeah.
playing it as
But it
balloonist.
was
That's-
so perfect.
Also,
And then,
Eleanor,
worked
did
perfect.
Brosily tell you
Be
the
fair.
role?
I was.
Yes. Yeah, we
Okay,
ended up
yes.
in the time we went off to town hall together.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
hey, I know
I
you don't know who I
figured.
am, but I know who you are.
Yeah.
I figured that's what happened. I wasn't there to listen in, but I figured that's what happened.
I know.
Okay, I want an opinion. Do people want to play this script again, or do people want to try a different script?
Okay.
I
so
pass on
as
this
fun as
script,
that
to be
was
honest. I
as
don't
the-
like it.
As the demon, it's like the good players, they don't really get to do anything if they don't have the right roles.
I was gonna say I don't want to play that again as good team. That just absolutely sucks as a
I don't
game.
wanna
from a
play
good
it
team
was fun.
perspective.
The reason it was fun as bad team is because it was only like we only were just talking. It was just a game of werewolf. Like no one actually had abilities really.
Literally, I had nothing to go off for that entire game. Like there was nothing I could do at all that whole game. Basically,
Well,
my
dude,
ability.
Well, try being a cannibal.
Even though my ability was poisoned, like it wouldn't have made much of a difference even if I wasn't poisoned, you know? Like I had no information to go off until turn 4, and even after that point I still couldn't trust that information necessarily because there was a poisoner in play. But I had to basically gamble that the information I had was correct because I had literally nothing else to go off.
I mean,
No.
yeah, that is true. You have to go
Like-
off, like you have to assume your information is correct because you have
Yeah.
like nothing to go off of.
I had literally no information that whole game that I could actually trust. I just had to basically
Yeah.
entirely guess.
Oh, you guys got the absolute shittiest draw for that script. Because you got the mutant who wants to be silent in this script. You got the Leviathan, the widow, which was able to just completely bamboozle you guys. Brosily was able to completely bamboozle you guys, and the only strong information roll you had was poisoned by Brosily. And you guys didn't notice that there was a cannibal on the script because the right move, in my opinion, was to execute someone night 1.
Honestly,
I did notice that we
I
had the
think-
cannibal.
Yeah,
To be
because
fair,
I think I
should've-
remember saying we probably cannibal is useless on this script. We probably shouldn't execute.
If
You
I,
should-
if I,
It's
if
a double-edged
I,
sword. You should be
yeah, if we'd executed night 1, my target would have probably been Eleanor.
Well,
Just-
the next
just
script is
because
ready. Is everyone ready to?
Rocket
go?
is walking his dog, right? So
Yeah, can we take a
I mean,
quick break?
yeah,
Oh,
we can
okay,
we
yeah.
can sit around
Yeah,
and talk
take
about
a
how
break.
great
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was.
Yeah, you guys.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes an end to today's episode. I thank you very much for watching. Yeah, that was a very interesting script in the end. I did not enjoy it. I honestly did not. It felt like a very boring game in some regards, because all you had, like Zadrius was saying, you had no information to go on. It was just talking, and besides Brosily fucking up with taking a role that was already there, and he knew that. I mean, seriously. But besides that, it was just, you know, everyone. There was really nothing to go on, and yeah, wasn't really my thing. See you next time, folks. And remember, folks, sweet dreams.